13-year-old girl is dead and a 12-year-old is fighting for her life this afternoon after yet another subway surfing tragedy.
The girls were on top of a 7 train in Queens as it was moving along when they fell between the cars at the 111th Street station. This is the 6th subway surfing death so far this year. That compares to 5 deaths at the same point last year.
So what are the MTA and the NYPD doing to try and prevent future tragedies? Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burke is live in Brownsville with Barry Vincenzo.
Yeah, right, Liz, we are beneath the elevated line here in Brooklyn. You know, the dangers and the risks of subway surfing would seem obvious, not to mention the horrific death it must be. But in just the past week, 2 young people have been killed and a third remains in critical condition late this afternoon.
Did you see them fall?
No, I just heard the sounds. Sad sound effects.
Kaye Boyd can't get the screams out of his head. He was on the 7 train platform when the girls tumbled off the moving train. He didn't see it, but he heard it.
They're coming into the station and this pat, scream, that's it. Sadly.
A 13-year-old girl was killed. Her friend, just 12 years old, was listed in critical condition late this afternoon. Witnesses told police they were riding on top of a Manhattan-bound 7 train shortly before 11 o'clock last night. But this morning, less than 12 hours after the accident, witnesses saw other young people doing exactly the same thing in exactly the same place, with no obvious police presence to deter them or to stop them. Police commanders insist that enforcement has been stepped up. Surveillance teams are using drones along certain elevated lines that are popular with subway surfers. But a 13-year-old boy was killed just last week. The NYPD's newly appointed transit chief told MTA board members the department is committed to stopping it.
We have a drone program that is on that J line, on that 7 line, where we predominantly see it. We're hitting social media hard. We're putting out videos with parents. We're showing the effects that this has on it.
Some MTA board members are calling for more effective outreach, in addition to better enforcement.
You feel invulnerable at this time in your life, that nothing can happen, that every adventure will always end happily. And we have to have people who they respect and listen to and are in their world, telling them, no, this is not the way. There are other ways to validate yourself.
Well, Mayor Adams posted on social media today that these latest incidents of subway surfing have left him, quote, heartbroken. He's repeating his call on social media companies to censor videos that contain subway surfing. Live in Brownsville, Brooklyn, NJ Burke at Channel 7 Eyewitness News.